Hello everyone, the Feast of Prosperity event is now running in Star Wars: The Old Republic. This once-a-year event is taking place for the second time in its history. It debuted last year. This year it will be running October 12th until November 2nd, 2021. For those of you who did everything in last year's event, there are a few new things to check out this year. There is not any new quests as far as we can tell, however there are some new rewards. The big one is the new Feast Traders armor set. This one has a very similar theme to last year's armor set, but is quite different. It has some really cool pants, very unique face mask, as well as the backpack is a different shape than last year's, so it's something you can earn. The whole set will cost you around 14,000 tokens if you want to collect the whole thing. Keep in mind that this armor set is bind on pickup, so make sure to buy it on the character that you want to use it on. The tokens themselves are bound to your entire legacy. As soon as you equip it, it will be bound to your character, so don't just try it on assuming that you can sell it back to the vendor. The other new items are the Roast Scyk belly arrangement decoration that was kind of missing last year but has been added this year, as well as two new very large prosperity poster decorations. They're about 3 times as large as the posters from last year. We also have that missing achievement. I don't have to put up with this. So far, we're on day 3 when I'm recording this, and we haven't figured that one out or figured out if it's working or not. I'll post a new video if we do figure out the solution though. The only other difference for this year is that the reset time is at 5 AM PST, so California time. In New York time, the reset is at 8 AM EST. For those of you who are new to the event, this is a limited time event, only comes around once a year. I've heard for those of you who are new to the game, you've been asking, is this something I should pause my story or go out of my way to do? Personally, I say play what makes you happy. There's nothing in this event that is so incredibly mandatory and important that you must divert yourself to go do it. If it looks fun to you, go check it out. If not, don't worry about it and you can try it again next year. None of the rewards seem to have been retired from year to year. To get started on it, you'll find the Festival Crier on the Republic or Imperial fleet. Just look for one of the big sets of stairs and go down it and look for the Festival Crier character. Once you've talked to them, you'll then want to go to Nar Shaddaa and talk to the huts that are there. You'll need to talk to them both to actually finish the introductory quest for the Feast of Prosperity event. A majority of the things you do for this event are designed for playing solo, so there's 2 minigames that you do solo, a kind of fetch quest that is scattered amongst various planets. There's the actual story itself, which is meant to be done solo, but there's also a world boss component that is probably the most unique and most fun part of the event. You'll see these giant groups forming up to fight the world boss of the day for the event. If you're at all interested in doing this world boss content, I highly recommend checking it out. It's some very easy to get into group content and is often pretty fast. If you wanted to get into this, the only thing you have to do is complete that introductory mission where you talk to the character on the fleet and then talk to the 2 huts, and you'll want to do this on any character that you want to do world boss hunts on. So a Republic character, an Imperial character, and any alternate characters you want to do it on. Because once groups are forming, they will not wait for you to do the story quest because it takes a good solid 5 minutes to go through all the characters and NPCs and read all the dialogue. So especially if you have a group of friends you play with or you're in a guild, I recommend go checking out that introductory story quest, and then whenever you do see a world boss group forming in your guild or maybe even in general chat, you can just jump right in. For those of you leading world boss groups, you may try to share the quest and it doesn't work. It's very frustrating. So first off, the person you're trying to share the world boss quest to first must have finished that introductory story quest, talk to the character on the fleet, and talk to the 2 huts on Nar Shaddaa. The second thing is that you need to first share the prep work quest, and then you'll be able to share the world boss quest once they accept it. So all you have to do for your group is share the prep work quest and then share the world boss quest. And if you're trying to organize a group of friends, for example, you don't mind waiting for them to go pick up the story quest, you can see in the other tab of your chat who will be eligible and not eligible for that prep work quest. If they're not eligible, it means you need to instruct them how to pick up the story quest on the fleet and then Nar Shaddaa if you want them to get credit, or you can check in with them and they might just have already completed it today. Don't forget, I've got maps and tips for each of those 5 world bosses on my website on the Feast of Prosperity guide that I've linked in the description below. For those of you who are checking out the event for the first time, I also have a guide about every single aspect of the event, from the prep work, where to go find all the different ingredients like ice crystals or larval geo beast brains. I've got information about how to do the harder modes of the 2 minigames, including where all the cooking ingredients are in the cooking game, and some tips about how to do the harder mode of the cooking delivery minigame. And lastly, if you're looking for what to do with those Feast of Prosperity tokens, I've got pictures of all the rewards, including the new ones, on the website. I hope you guys have fun with this year's Feast of Prosperity event, and I hope you're enjoying combining it with Double XP, which is taking place at the exact same time, that October 12th to November 2nd, including Double Valor, Double Renown, and Double GSF Requisition. See you guys later!